Check the description box below for tabs and backing tracks on my website, information about all the sound tools I'm using today, live streams and more on Patreon, and my deep dive courses. That stuff's all on my website. Now let's get on with the shootout. Let's listen to the bridge position pickup with some riffing. Now let's switch over to the neck position pickup and listen to some jazzy stuff. All right, let's go into the in-between position and check for some jangle. Let's stay in the in-between position and do some funk. I thought going into this video I would have a favorite. I don't. They're all cool. Let's listen to them now, back to back, doing a solo. They're all pretty similar. They're definitely more similar than they are different. And yes, to be fair, this is pretty unscientific. My Mustang doesn't have the switch wired up, so I couldn't really go into the out of phase thing with the Mustang. That Jaguar that I borrowed from my buddies at Twin House Music in Carborough, North Carolina, doesn't have the fancy switches, so we couldn't play around with that either. So yeah, basically we're comparing single coil Fenders. So maybe the takeaway is, if you already have a single coil Fender and you want something different, maybe get a new amp. The amp I'm using today, and which I use a lot, is my Dusky D2O made by my buddy Chris in Durham, North Carolina. It's a lovely hand-wired amp. The front end's kind of like an Ampeg B15, similar-ish, but it has a cut knob like a Vox amp has. two 6L6s, so it's 30-ish watts at full power, but it also has a half power switch in the back. So yeah, you can click it on down, run it through the attenuator, and that's how I'm getting the breakup sound that I'm getting today. Maybe get a guitar with humbuckers. Oh, I don't know, like a Squier Starcaster. You know what would be cool though? Maybe a hollow body with P90s like the Godin 5th Avenue. Or maybe a Gretsch. Maybe a Les Paul. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. That stuff costs you nothing, and it does help a lot. One more time, how my business works. Patreon is where there's every backing track I've ever made, live Q&A seminars, charts, and more. And I also make courses. You can check it all out on my website. As Bill and Ted would say, be excellent to each other. That includes yourself. Happy Friday. Eat pizza.